Okay, hello everyone. Thank you so much for joining us on the call tonight. I know everybody has got things to do, and so I'm really grateful that you all chose to tune in and spend a little bit of time with us. So I'm just going to start the call off right by saying we all want to spend more time with our families, whether you're a mom or a dad wanting more time with your kids or more time with your spouse. Maybe you're a grandparent wanting more time with your grandkids, or you're a young Gen Y student, or maybe you're just starting out your career and you want to spend more time with your family, with your siblings and your parents. Regardless, I believe that time with family is the highest form of abundance that we could possibly ever have in our lives. So if you think about it, how does somebody even end up in the career that they're in? Some of us are blessed to do something that we have an absolute passion for and we love, but the great majority of people they pick something based on the skill set that they have and something that's going to pay them the most. So lots of people make a lot of money, but they don't love their jobs and they don't have time freedom. If you think of doctors and lawyers, they make a lot of money, but they don't get to spend as much time with their families as they'd like. So we're really excited to share with you what we've been up to, what our vehicle is for having financial freedom as well as time freedom. So this is just our vehicle towards that, towards being able to spend more time with our families, doing the things that we love. What I'd first like to say is that if you're on this call tonight, I'm really grateful that you're here, and I'm grateful that you're here with an open mind for this information. And after you hear it, if it's for you, that's awesome. And if it's not for you, that's okay too. And I know that you'll give us some really great feedback. So I'm going to get started with that and share with you what it is that we've been up to. So here it is, guys. This is Juice Plus. And what we'd have is 3 different product lines or 3 different doors to health. This is our first one, and it's our fruits and veggies in a capsule or in a chewable form. They're completely vine ripened, they're chemical free, and they're tested to be so 6 times to be sure that there's no chemicals, pesticides, molds, contaminants, heavy metals, or anything of any kind in the product. And right here is a simple product list. That's it. That's what's in there. As you can see, it's nothing but whole food nutrition. It's just whole foods in a capsule. We have our orchard blend, which is the fruit. We have our garden blend, which is our vegetables, and we've got our vineyard blend, which is the dark berries. When I first heard about Juice Plus, I was actually really skeptical about it. It was my mom that told me about Juice Plus, and what she said was, you're never going to have to take another vitamin in your life. And I actually laughed in her face because I didn't take vitamins then, and I still don't take vitamins. But they're actually really simple to take. You just take 2 of each every day. And at the time, I didn't see why we needed powdered produce. Another thing that I really quickly want to mention about this company is we've got something called the Children's Health Study. So this company actually gives free product to kids. And within that study, they're noticing that 96% of children are seeing a benefit of some kind. So that'll tie right into what the doctors have told us. So I didn't really understand what this product was or why I needed it until I got hit with postpartum depression. And when that happened, a nurse explained to me the role that good nutrition plays in our bodies and how it regulates our hormones and how our brain functions and all of that stuff. So after she had told me that, I was then open to listen to this information. My mom got me to something similar like to this, where somebody else was standing in front of the room telling me about Juice Plus. It wasn't her. I wasn't going to listen to my mom. And So when she told me that, I started taking it right away, and I started noticing some amazing health benefits. The biggest of which was my energy, being able to sleep, and also my immune system increased hugely. So I got some of my family members on it as well, and they saw some positive benefits too. And I didn't really understand why, like, how could this be doing that? Why wasn't real fruits and veggies doing the trick for us? But I got a chance to speak to a doctor, and that's when I really understood why this product is so powerful. He said it so simply. Number one, the produce that we're getting in the grocery store right now is not vine ripened. They have to pick it so early so that it won't get all bruised and damaged and overripe, and it's not going to rot like the instant we put it in our fridge. It'll last for a few days. And I didn't realize this, but our fruits and veggies get most of their nutrition in the last 48 hours before it falls off the plant. Because Juice Plus is grown where there's facilities right on the property, we're able to let them grow until they are ready to fall off the vine. They're then picked at the peak of ripeness, and they're either flash frozen or they're put into a big grinder and ground right there on the property. The second reason that Juice Plus is so powerful is that it's not actually a juice. It's actually the whole fruit and vegetable. We're grinding up the skins, the peels, the pits, the tops, the bottoms, the entire fruit and vegetable. And in some cases, like in orange, 80% of the vitamin C is found in the peel. So it's key that that's what's going into the Juice Plus. And the third reason that Juice Plus is so powerful is that it's a rainbow variety. And they're finding out now that it's almost more important to have a variety of fruits and vegetables than it is to have a certain amount of servings in your diet every day. So if you're really challenged to get enough fruits and veggies into your diet, you want to look at having a diverse range of fruits and veggies. And so if you look at our product list, or at our ingredient list, we have 30 different raw fruits and vegetables all going into your body, coursing through your bloodstream every single day. So this doctor said to me, he said, look, if we were able to grow our own fruits and vegetables every single day and eat 30 different fruits and vegetables in their raw, whole form every single day, then you would see the exact same things happening in your body and happening to your health as we do when we take Juice Plus. So this is why I was seeing all those positive things happening in myself as well as in my family. So, like I said, we have 3 product lines. Our second product is the complete protein, and that comes as a powdered protein shake mix or as a bar. You can use the shake as a complete meal, pre or post workout, and our bars are great for athletes and kids before or after sports. They're great for everybody, and I keep one in my purse at all times just so that I don't get hangry. All our complete protein is plant-based as well, and they're made with different fruits and veggies than what the Juice Plus is. So if you were to take the capsules, the bars, and the shakes, you're going to be getting 70 different raw whole foods into your body every single day. And then we've got our third product, which is our Tower Garden. And what a Tower Garden is it's an aeroponic growing system. In the bottom is a mixture of water and tonic, and they send you the tonic, the tower itself, the little pods and the pots that you'll be planting your seeds into, and they'll even send you the seeds with it. So you just follow the instructions to set it up. You fill it up with water and the tonic, and you plug it into the wall, and that's it. It takes the power of a nightlight, and it will water and grow itself. It's like so easy and so cool to have right in the kitchen. And that's it. It's just the 3 product lines to help families get more nutrition into their diet. And that goes along perfectly with our Family Freedom project and the company's mission statement, which is inspiring healthy living around the world. Because you can't have freedom if you don't have your health. Another thing to note about our products is we have 35 clinical research studies done on our products in highly renowned places of research and published in peer-reviewed medical journals. They're proving that Juice Plus is actually getting into our bloodstream, being absorbed and used by our body like real fruits and vegetables. It's supporting a healthy immune system, protecting our DNA, supporting cardiovascular wellness, and it's proven by people actually eating the Juice Plus. It also proves that it supports healthy skin and gums and reduces systemic inflammation. Another thing to note about our product is that it's NSF certified. So what that means is that it's never been found to have anything outside the label in it. So there's no chemicals, pesticides, molds, contaminants, heavy metals, nothing but pure, raw, whole foods. So it really is just a salad bar in a capsule with nothing else in it. Along with our products, we've got a couple different programs which you're welcome to use and to follow, and they're a really great catalyst for healthy living. We have Take Healthy Back, which along with our Juice Plus products, you're encouraged to eat real food, drink plenty of water, move your body, and sleep a minimum of 7 hours a night. So everything that we already know we should be doing, this really encourages you to focus on it. And also to support the wellness trend right now, we're trying to help people make the healthy changes that they need to make. So some people take on all 4 of these at once, and other people do them one at a time. One simple change, which creates big change over time. Either way, we're happy to provide you some support with creating a healthy lifestyle along with your Juice Plus products. We also have a program called Shred 10. And this program is very rigorous and strict, and it's basically a catalyst into healthier living and like a jump start for your health. So with that, you're going to make sure that you're getting a minimum of 7 hours of sleep a night. You're drinking your 8 glasses of water or more. You eliminate gluten and dairy, and you eliminate added sugars, processed foods of any kind. You're not eating any of those. You eliminate caffeine and alcohol, and you make sure that you're taking your Juice Plus, the capsules every day, as well as 2 shakes. And you do 30 minutes of activity a day for 10 days. And like, I'm actually doing a shred right now, and you can do anything for 10 days. It's a really focused 10 days to completely shed bad habits and create some new good ones. So you should see a major transformation in your energy levels, your skin, and your sleep. You should feel more vibrant, and you will see some positive body changes along with that too. So that's it, guys. That's what Juice Plus is. So I will stop my screen share and introduce our guest. So Candace is on the call tonight, and she's going to talk about what the Juice Plus products have done for her and her health. So go ahead and unmute yourself, Candace.
Hey, hi guys. I'm very nervous to be doing this, so bear with me if I'm stuttering a little bit, but basically I'm just going to share with you my story. So a couple of my friends are selling Juice Plus, and I've been hearing about it for a couple of years, and I just kept thinking like, blah, blah, pyramid scheme, you know, the whole thing, like how can this help my health that much? So finally, it was about last November, a girl from my hometown was actually selling a 1-month trial. She had some extra inventory she was selling off, and I bought it from her. And I liked it so much that I decided to sign up. And at the time, I decided, well, why not be a distributor? If they talk so big about the company, why not join? So a little bit what I've noticed through my journey with Juice Plus, which is just over a year. Within the first week, I was obviously cleansing. So, you know, you have your typical, I have to be at the bathroom, but you start feeling better. By week 2, I had so much energy. I was decreasing how much coffee I was drinking. I was feeling fantastic. Week 2, my skin was so clear. It was just glowing. I looked amazing. Everybody said, what do you use on your face? I'm like, nothing. I'm just taking Juice Plus. I'm getting more fruits and vegetables into my life. And that was a huge thing that I stopped and realized, like, I'm not getting enough fruits and vegetables into my everyday diet. So it made a huge difference for me. At the time, I was struggling with some health issues that caused me to lose some hair. So joining into month 2, I noticed that my hair started to grow back, and it was growing in full in those places. It was growing long. My skin was looking better. My nails were growing. I just looked healthier. Even my mom said, Candace, you're looking so much better. Your color looks great and everything. You know, so you get the added benefits as years go on. When I was in college, I was sick. I lost my voice at least once a month. Before college, I was sick all the time. Just did not have a very good immune system. I can honestly say that that the only time I've been sick over the last year and a bit that I've been on Juice Plus was this November. I was sick for a week, and it's because I had gone off my Juice Plus for 3 weeks. As soon as I got back onto my Juice Plus, I started kicking my cold like no tomorrow. I was over it and feeling better immediately. I doubled up afterwards just to try to kick those bugs, but I was feeling great. So, also very sick, and I got him on Juice Plus, and he's been healthy the whole year as well. So, it's kind of goes to show you that, people that seem like they're sick all the time are those bugs. I'm around little kids a lot. My niece is always sick. She's always bringing something home. So if you're around little kids that are going to daycare and stuff, definitely take it. But the biggest selling feature for me to stay on Juice Plus was this November, about 2 months ago. I had actually went in for another ultrasound and went into my doctor. So 10 years ago, I was prescribed with polycystic ovarian disorder. At the time, I was 16. Since I was 16, I've been struggling with cysts that were cancerous cysts and all sorts of things, different issues. This is what was causing my hair to fall out, mood swings, weight gain, you name it, like just terrible issues. My cysts were exploding cysts, so it was very painful and very uncomfortable for me. And I noticed that I was feeling better throughout the year, so I thought maybe it was the Juice Plus. But the thing that really resonated with me was this November, I went in and I found out that I'm starting to beat my polycystic ovarian disorder. So this is very exciting for me because since I was 16 years old, I've been told that I will never have kids. It's not a possibility for me. I'm going to be struggling with this my whole life. You're not going to be healthy. This is just what you have to deal with. They told me there was nothing that you could do to kind of beat this disease. This was just the way it was. This disorder is going to be your life. And so going forward, I looked back at my year and I thought the only thing that I've really changed throughout the other years of my life is that I added more Juice Plus. So no, I cannot say 100% that Juice Plus is what cured me or what's taking me to beat this or overcome my struggles. But I can say that Juice Plus is added into my happiness that I'm kind of overcoming it. It's something that I'm seeing going forward is helping me out. It's making me feel better, and if it is, stop it. Any 26-year-old girl, of course I want to have kids. That's it's kind of where I'm at in my life, and to hear it for the last 10 years that there's no option and now I have an option and that Juice Plus is the only thing I changed makes me feel very excited. It's put a little bit of spark in my step, and it's awesome. So with all of the little changes that have helped me through my life, and then this big one has been a huge step for me. So this news came at me at a time when my business was struggling. I was very hard pressed to get new clients, and I was feeling like I'm never going to make it anywhere in the Juice Plus business. I was at the Red Deer Regional, and I heard what this can do, and I know what it can do, and I'm trying to sell it to people. But until I had a really good story of how it helped me and a big change in my life, that's made a huge difference. I'm now on also the Juice Plus shakes. I'm not a huge breakfast eater or anything, but I love the shakes as well. And I'm feeling even better than I ever have, adding the shakes in. So, it's definitely, feel free to share my story if you know people that are in the same boat as me, or I'm very open to joining a call ever. But I just fully believe that the Juice Plus has helped me kind of overcome my polycystic ovarian disorder. And I know there's a lot of people that do struggle with it, and maybe not as severe, but if adding a few more fruits and vegetables into your life can make that big of a difference, why not go for it? It's worth the $90 a month that you have to spend to be on a trio, So yeah, that's kind of my story anyway.
Yeah, Candace, your story is huge. Thank you. I'm speechless. Thank you so much for sharing with us, because I know that that's something that's really personal, and I can't even imagine having I just can't imagine being told that I was never going to have kids, and I'm so happy that that's a possibility for you now.
Thank you, Drew.
I'm crying.
Keep it together. No, it is a very discouraging thing, especially from such a young age. And then just like I said, I never searched out to join the business. It's something I kind of walked into by chance. A girl I knew in high school was offering this up, and I welcomed it into my life, and now it's made such a big change in my life. It is emotional for me too. I'm not going to go there, but it is very exciting that something realistically so small can change your life so much. And I mean, I know there's a lot of other girls with a lot of big stories just like mine, but everybody's story is a little bit different about their family. And I mean, the fact that it's also helping me on a financial end as well as a health end is amazing. So you take this business and run with it, and everybody's going to have a different story of how it helps you, and that's what it is. Make it your own, and believe in it, because it really, really does work.
Thank you. Yeah, Candace, that leads perfectly into the second little part of this call, which is we're going to talk a little bit about the business. And if you're listening to this call and the business is not for you, that's totally okay. Know that you can just be a customer. You don't have to be a Juice Plus rep to buy the product. You can just be a customer.
Okay, Drew, just before you get started there, I was just going to say I do have to sign out, but if anybody does have any questions for me or just wants to hear more about my story, feel free to share it, contact me on Facebook or however else. I'm more than willing to share or talk to you about it. Feel free to contact me, okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Candace. I really appreciate you jumping on the call tonight.
Okay. Thanks, everybody. See you later.
Bye. Okay. Yeah. So like Candace, she transitioned this call perfectly for me into the business end of things, because that's what tonight's about, right? Is the health part of family freedom as well as the financial part of it too. And like I said, if this isn't for you, you can just totally tune out. But maybe it's for somebody you know. And if it is, please pass the info along to them. So I want to just share with you a couple facts about our company. We've been around for 46 years. The product has been around for 23 years. Less than 1% of Canadians know about Juice Plus, and we really need help getting the word out there. People are struggling with so many diseases and ailments, and the quality of our produce is declining. We feel we have a responsibility to share it with everyone. And like when we hear stories like that, how can you not share something that makes such an impact in people's lives? That's how we all feel about it. So if it's not for you, that's no problem. But if it is, yay! Our company has earned $10 billion in sales. It's a stable and long-lasting company, and it's not going anywhere. We have amazing leadership. We give back in a drastic and significant way. Right now, we're on a mission to gift Tower Gardens to every single boys and girls club across North America. That children's health study that I mentioned, so we give away $25 million in free product every single month so that families can afford to have their children on Juice Plus. So in exchange for a survey, we get to give families Juice Plus for free. It's only $50 to become a distributor, and there's absolutely no monthly minimums, no quotas, nothing like that. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. It's entirely your business. The wellness industry is blowing up right now. It's the only industry that hasn't been impacted by the recession, and in fact, it's still growing in double digits right now. People want to live longer, higher quality lives, and they're investing in their health even during the recession. And our company does everything for you. They ship the product, they take payments, they take care of a whole bunch of customer care on their end. Like, they do everything for you. All you have to do is tell people about Juice Plus. We have all the resources that you need and all the support that you need too. And with that $50, you get your own website and you get your virtual office as well. So yeah, that's the company, and that's why we share. We're not just here to help ourselves, but we're here to help other people too, and help families with their health and wellness, and to give them choices and opportunities. And the thing is, our paychecks are a direct reflection of the number of people that we've helped. And so with that, I just really want to share my story with you guys about what what the business has done for me. So at the time I started it, we were living in Penhold, and my husband was working in Calgary. So that's an hour and a half drive in the morning and at night. So 3 hours of driving every day for my hubby. And that didn't leave a lot of time for us and for family, because I had an infant son at the time, and we're both farm kids, and our dream has always been to get back to the farm. So everything we've done from the beginning of our marriage was trying to figure out how to get back to the farm. And I started this business, and it grew slowly for me, because that's the way that it worked for me. That's what I was comfortable with. I would go for coffees with friends and tell them about Juice Plus, because it was making such a huge impact in my life, and I was starting to get a pretty good business going. And that fall, we started looking at acreages up north of Edmonton, because that's where Kenley's from. That's where my husband's from. And we actually found one that we loved, so we put an offer on it, and the offer was accepted. And right around the same time, we found out that I was pregnant with number 2. So I have a 9-month-old, and I find out I'm pregnant with number 2. So we're definitely thinking that the whole situation with Kenley being away so much is not working for us. And the offer is accepted, and we're going, okay, this is amazing, but what are we going to do? Because your work is now 5 hours away from where we're looking at living. So we looked at everything, and we made a decision that we could do it for a year. With what we had saved in the bank, we could do it for a year. Buy the acreage and move up there, and he could be at home with the 3 of us for an entire year, and then we'd kind of reevaluate and see what we had to do. And I am so incredibly happy to tell the world, basically, that it's been 2 years now, and Kenley doesn't have to go back to work. He's like, it's not looking like anywhere in sight is he gonna have to go back to work. So he gets to be at home with us, with me and my 2 boys, every single day. We wake up in the morning and we decide what we're gonna do. And we're using our Juice Plus income to start building our farm, which is our absolute dream. We're buying sheep and cattle. And Kenley said something that really struck me the other day. He told me that in the first year of Russell's life, so our second son's life, he got to see Russell more in one day than he got to see Oliver in an entire week when he was working. So that is like, that's just crazy. Like, imagine the influence that he had on Russell versus the influence he had on Oliver. You know, like, I know he's Oliver's dad and he's Russell's dad, but it's just not something you hear, right? Like, men don't get to play that big of a role in their kids' first years of life, right? And well, obviously it makes me tear up. It's so cool that that's our life and that's what we get to do. And honest to God, I get to live the life that I dreamed of as a little girl. I didn't know how we were going to make it happen, but we both get to be stay-at-home parents. And it's a blessing. It's an absolute blessing. So that's why I share Juice Plus with people, guys, because it has had such a huge impact on my health and so many of my friends' health and my lifestyle. It's I could just go on and on and on. It just makes me speechless, kind of, too. But so if you heard something here tonight about our products or about the business, please don't be afraid to ask questions. And if this is the vehicle that you choose towards family freedom, there's no pressure. It can be this, or it can be whatever you want. Even, you know, an extra $100 a month. That's like a date night with your husband every month that you might not have had before. That's a form of abundance and freedom. So remember that too. So you have 3 choices tonight. You can choose to change nothing, and that's totally okay. Or you can start taking Juice Plus, or maybe you're really interested in the Tower Garden. And if that's the case, yay! I know that there's amazing changes for you in your health in store for you. And then your third option is to take Juice Plus and to join our business. And if that's what you choose to do, I'm so excited for you because I know that this is capable of changing lives because it's completely changed mine. So thank you once again, everybody, for being on the call tonight. And I'm going to stop the recording now.